We are currently in the heat of summer. Today was exceptionally hot, so in an attempt to stay cool and avoid wearing too much clothing, I put on one of my favorite dresses and resolved to romping around in nature for the day. It's been a really good summer so far. I feel like it's flying by, as it always does, but we've been busy building our property, and although it's far from finished, it feels like home. I've moved a lot in my life, never staying anywhere for very long. I always had this longing inside of me, new land and experiences just beckoning to me, and I always followed that strange pull. But now that I'm here, I feel complete, as if the universe was guiding me the entire time, until I finally arrived where I was meant to be. I believe play is one of the best ways to celebrate life. We should always make time for lighthearted activities and have a childlike wonder in our hearts. Because life is more fun when you live with the feelings of freedom and magic, and our perception is our reality, so I choose not to take too much too seriously, and nothing is worth sacrificing my peace anyway, so alas, I play in the flowers and feel the sun on my skin and keep company with the wild things of the world. Waylon is my old boy, the first animal I ever called my own. He's been my very best and devoted friend the past 12 years, and he just loves to lay in the sun. And then there's Duchess, hoping Citus drops some grain. Today I'm gonna ride Weaver, my 12-year-old BLM Mustang mare. This will be her second ride, and she did wonderfully for her first ride, so I'm confident today will go well too. The past few months, her and I have been doing lots of groundwork to prepare her for a rider and honestly teaching her how to be a proper horse altogether. Nothing about working with Weaver has been easy. She's a crazy ball of tension, she's super wary of people, and it's very hard to gain her trust. But she's wicked smart and willing to please if you're patient with her. When Weaver was given to me, it was agreed that I would never sell her. A good thing, as I definitely think she's a one-person horse. She went from living in the wild for 7 years to being captured and spending 2 years in a holding facility, then getting adopted and being abandoned shortly after. There was a lady at the boarding facility Weaver had been left at who took over her care and eventually, through a series of events, found me and ended up giving her to me. The difficult horses teach us the most, and I fully believe Weaver will be one of my greatest teachers. I've never thought of her as a bad horse, just a girl that didn't understand this strange human world. Any issues we run into are just an opportunity for me to become a better human for her, to communicate in a way she understands and be a positive leader. And looking at this footage, I feel proud because she has come so far. So I didn't ride for too long as I wanted to work on longlining as well. I've been keeping my riding time relatively short just because I don't want to overwhelm her, and I'm really working on building up her confidence. So this is our first time longlining, and it started off a little bit rocky. What I like about longlining is I can just communicate steering and getting her into a frame on the ground so that when I do ride, she can begin to understand that a little bit better. Ideally, I would be doing this in a bitless bridle instead of a halter, but I don't have one for her at the moment, so we're just making do. For a while, she was really sensitive with ropes around her butt, so I've done a lot of desensitizing. I would take a lead rope and tie it to the back of the saddle so that it looped around her booty, and I would just work her like that. And now she doesn't seem to mind very much. I'm happy today that she's totally chill with the ropes around her. I think in general it's important for horses to be okay with you to have ropes on any part of their body. So at the end here, she really started to get the hang of it. We'll definitely keep practicing this in the future, but for now I think we're gonna call it a day. So I've never actually hosed Weaver off, but anytime she finds a puddle, she's gonna roll in it, and so I know that she likes water, and I figured on such a hot day she would appreciate a little hosing off. One of these days I really want to take the horses to a lake because Sai loves to swim, and like I said, I know Weaver would love it too. Our property is backed up to National Forest and the grass is crazy long right now, so it's a nice little treat to take them over the fence and let them graze for a bit. Grooming Duchess has become a frequent chore. Luckily, I really enjoy doing it. I find it super satisfying and soothing. Duchess is our newest member to the family. She's a 7-month-old Great Pyrenees mix. She is such a fun addition to the family and already such a good dog. Last week we made a trip to the city and got Stain for the horse shelter, so today I'll be starting on that. Right now I'm listening to the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas on Audible, so I had that playing while I painted and it made this task a million times better. I was doing stuff, but I was totally lost in the book, so shout out to Audible and Sarah. After staining most of the front and this sidewall, I decided to call it a day and we'll start again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys soon. Bye!